All right, guys, here we go. Game 3, Cubs and A's. Series tied at 1. Cubs won the first game 5-4. And the A's won the second game 9-4 on 5 home runs for the A's on that game. Canseco had 2. But here we go, Game 3. James Vaughn will be pitching for the Cubs. He's an A with an X. And for the A's, it will be Catfish Hunter. He's an A with a Y and a Z. So we are ready to get the game going here. Kiki Kyler will lead it off, 56. And he leads off with a walk. One on, nobody out. 34, 31. 31 is a fly out to center. And Kiki Kyler will have to stay at first base. Hack Wilson. And Hack Wilson says, I've had enough of this. Let's end it right here. 2-run homer for Hack Wilson. 2-0 Cubs. Derek Lee, and he fouls out to the catcher. Almost hits one out. Sammy Sosa, a 31 is a 9. And Sammy grounds out to the shortstop. But 2 runs on Hack Wilson's 2-run homer. I'm going to try to ride James Vaughn all the way to 2-0 victory here. Ricky Henderson, I don't think that's going to happen though. 25, and Ricky strikes out. He's with Al Simmons. 16 is a 28. He grounds out to short. He's up Jimmy Fox. And Jimmy Fox goes yard and cuts the Cubs lead to 1. 2-1 now. Jose Canseco, almost another one. But instead of a home run, it's a strikeout. But 1 run on a solo homer by Jimmy Fox. Makes it a 2-1 ball game. Billy Herman to lead things off, and he leads off with a walk. Back-to-back leadoff walks for the Cubs. 21 is a 30. He flies out to left. He's up Gabby Harnett. 31 is a 9. That is an infield single. So runners on first and second. The number 9 hole, Sean Dunston. And he strikes out. First and second for the top of the order, Kiki Kyler. 35 is a 9. And he grounds out to the pitcher for the 3rd out. So nothing doing for the Cubs. They leave 2 men on after 1 hit, a walk, but no runs. Bottom of 2. Mickey Cochran to lead it off, 42. A 9, ground out to short. Home run Baker, 64, it's a 9. He grounds out to short. Jason Giambi, 25 is an 8, and he pops out to 3rd to end the inning. Move to the top of the 3rd. Cavaretta will lead it off, and he gets a 0. And a 55 is a triple 2 is a triple for Cavaretta. Leadoff triple. Brings up Hack Wilson at 22. And that is a double for Hack Wilson. That's going to score Cavaretta. 3 RBIs, a double and a home run for Hack Wilson. Man on second, nobody out. A 16 is a 13. That is a strikeout. Big strikeout for Catfish. But that brings up Sammy Sosa. And they just might walk Sammy. They are going to walk Sammy to set up a double play situation with Billy Herman, the batter. 44, 7. Runners on first and second. Single left, 1 scores. Hack Wilson, is he an S? No. So he scores and the other goes to third. So Hack Wilson scores. Sosa goes to third. And Billy Herman is on first with a RBI single. So first and third now. 1 out. Ron Santo, 62, and he strikes out. So first and third, 2 down now. And 16's a 28. And they are playing deep. He grounds out to second. But 2 runs. I didn't put Kiki Kyler as scoring in the first inning. So it is a 4-1 ball game, Cubs. As we move to the bottom of the third, Miguel Tejada. And Miguel Tejada goes yard, but of the solo variety. Makes the trip around the bases by himself for 1 run. Max Bishop, and he walks. So 1 on, nobody out. Top of the order, Ricky Henderson with a 55 is an 8. He grounds out to the first baseman. And it's a 3 to flips to the pitcher, Vaughn, for the out. But Bishop will move to second. Al Simmons with a man on second. 35 is an 8. And he grounds out to third. Slow roller to the third baseman. And Bishop will go to third. Jimmy Fox with a man on third. And a 34 is a 31. And he flies out to center. Actually, X is a strikeout. Vaughn has an X. So that will be a strikeout to end the inning. But 1 run for the A's. A solo shot by Miguel Tejada. Top of 4. Sean Dunston, a 55 is a 7. That's a single. Leadoff single for Sean Dunston. There's up Kiki Kyler. 55 is an 8. And he grounds out to the first baseman. Flips to Catfish Hunter. Jimmy Fox to Hunter. 1 out, but Dunston will go to second. Cavaretta. Dunston on second at 30. 61 is a 37. That is a double play. Flies out to right, and then right fielder throws him out at third as he tries to advance. So an 9, and then a 9 to 5 put out there. That will be 3 outs. Nothing across for the Cubs. And we move to the bottom of the 4th. Jose Canseco to lead things off. 26, a 12, and he grounds out to third. Mickey Cochran with one away. 15 is an 8. And he pops out to third. So 2 down now. Hank Baker. I don't know. Shouldn't call him Hank Baker. 22 is a 6. That's a double. There's a storm chaser here in Oklahoma. His name is Hank Baker, and there's been a lot of storms lately, and so they're on the TV, broadcasting all the storms, and so I got Hank Baker on my mind. So that's where that comes from. Double for Baker. Home run Baker. Brings up Jason Giambi. 56 or 53 is a 19 with a man on second. And he gets hit by the pitch. So first and second, Miguel Tejada homered his last time up. 14 is a 30. That's not going to do it. That's going to be a fly out. Fly out to left. Gave it a ride, but didn't quite get enough of it. And we move to the top of the 5th. 4-2. Cubs. Winner will advance. Hack Wilson, 42. And he leads off with a walk. Brings up Derek Lee at 25 is a 10. And he singles. And he steals. He singles. Hack Wilson will go to third. And Derek Lee will steal second. And that brings up Sammy Sosa with nobody out. And they walked him last time. Didn't work out too well. They're going to walk him again, load the bases. Actually, no, they're going to go ahead and pitch to him. Try to get that strikeout. 25 is an 8. Runners on first and second. And he grounds out to third. And the runners will advance. Slow roller to third. So 1 out. That's an RBI. So runner on third with 1 out. Billy Herman. And 62 is a 29. And he is out. Pitcher to first. And the runner will have to hold. Ground out to the pitcher. 2 down. Man on third, Ron Santo. And a 12 is a 25. And that is not, that's going to be a line out to second for the third out. But so 1 run for the Cubs. Could have been worse. That makes it a 5-2 ball game now. Bottom of 5. Max Bishop to lead things off. A 42 is a 14, and he will lead off with a walk. I think we've done this before. Ricky Henderson. 32, 26. And Ricky's safe on a fielder's choice. Bishop is out. And Ricky reaches on a fielder's choice. Al Simmons with 1 away. 26. A 12. That is a double play. 4-6-3. Double play. So nothing doing for the A's after a leadoff walk. We'll move to the top of the sixth. 5-2 Cubs. 62-38. That's a ball. 15 is an 8. He pops out to third. That's Sean Dunston. 34-31. He flies out to center. Top of the order, Kiki Kyler, 46, and he strikes out. So 3 up, 3 down for the A's. And Jimmy Fox is going to lead it off here. 43-29. That is a strikeout for Jimmy Fox. Brings up Canseco, a 23, is a 32, and he flies out to right. There's Mickey Cochran, a 16, is a 28, grounds out to short. Nothing doing. 3 up, 3 down. Top of 7. Bill Cavaretta, 21, is a 31, fly out to center. Hack Wilson, 14, the 30, flies out to the left. And Derek Lee, 36, 33, I think that is a strikeout. Three up, 3 down. Bottom of 7 now, 5-2. Home run Baker, 65 is a foul out to the catcher. Brings up Jason Giambi, 46-41. And Giambi reaches on an error by Sean Dunston. 44 is a 7 for Tejada, and that is a ground out to third. But Giambi will go to second. Brings up the 9-hole Max Bishop, 63-31. They fly out to center. As Max Bishop flies out to Hack Wilson in center field to end the inning. And we move to the top of the 8th. Catfish Hunter, hanging tough. Done pretty good the last 2 innings. 36. That is a strikeout of Sammy Sosa for 1 away. Billy Herman, a 25. He grounds out to second. And Ron Santo, 53 is a 19. And there's 2 outs, so it's a ground out to third. If there wouldn't have been 2 outs, it would have been an error. That's the way it works in Apba. Okay, bottom of 8. Top of the order, Ricky Henderson. A's have got to get something going. A 34 is a 31. He flies out to center. Fly out to Hack Wilson. Al Simmons. And a 44 is a 0. And a 15 is a 2. That's a triple. Triple for Simmons. So man on third. 1 out. Jimmy Fox. 56-34. And infield fly. He flies out to first baseman. So 2 down. And Simmons will have to hold at third. Canseco gets a hold of one, and it's a 2-run shot for Jose. Finally had a man on. So it makes it a 5-4 ball game. With 2 down, nobody on now. Mickey Cochran. 26 is a 12. And a 12 is a ground out to third to end the inning. But 2 runs on a 2-run homer by Jose Canseco. Make it a 1-run game. We go to the 9th. And Gabby Harnett will lead things off. And Catfish Hunter's going to hang out there. 24. Grounds out to short. Sean Dunston, he fouls out to the catcher. Top of the order, Kiki Kyler, 62 is a 40. Foul ball. So he gets a reroll. 21 is a 31. He flies out to center. So here it is, last call for the A's. Bottom of 9 is 5-4. And there's going to be a pitching change for the Cubs. Okay, so the new pitcher for the Cubs is Bruce Sutter, A and a C, K-Y-Z. For Bruce, and for Vaughn, he pitched 8 innings, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, gave up 3 home runs. That'll be all for Mr. Vaughn. So we move to the bottom of the 9th. Home run Baker will lead things off for the A's. 36-14 is a walk. Yes, it is a walk. Leadoff walk. Brings up Jason Giambi with 1 on and 1 out, or nobody out. 45 is a 14, but Bruce Sutter has a Z, so that is just 2 balls on the batter. And a 32 is a 26. And batter's safe on a fielder's choice. It's a 4-6 on Baker, and then fielder's choice for Giambi. Brings up Miguel Tejada with 1 out and 1 on. 26 is a 12. And that is a double play, a 4-6-3. 4-6-3 double play. And that will do it for the A's and the series. The Cubs take the series 2-1 and will move on to face the Baltimore Orioles in the Elite Eight. I'll be back with the totals in just a moment. Okay, so looking at the totals for the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. For the A's, 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Vaughn, 8 innings, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Already looked at him. Suter came in, got the save. Hunter pitched 9 innings, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks. He gave up 1 home run. 2 for 3 day for Hack Wilson with a double home run. Scored 3 times, 3 RBIs. And for the A's, 3 home runs, 2 solos, and a 2-run homer for Canseco. Now, if I had to do things over again in the 9th inning, I know David's probably hollering at me, but I probably would have sacrificed Baker over, brought in a pinch hitter for Giambi, sacrificed him over, and see what we could have done from there. But I decided not to. It was my bad, probably my fault. But so that's going to do it. Cubs will advance to play the Orioles. And so till next time, take care and God bless.